What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Monterey Bible. And I want to say, just you guys have a great weekend, and I hope everybody's doing well, staying in good spirits. I asked you guys previously on another post, what did you want me to talk about? Someone suggested talking about the protests and stuff. I have to be really careful. You know, YouTube is really weird. They will quickly demonetize videos talking about certain subjects, which means we should talk about it. I'm like, what is this? What is up with YouTube? Like they really like this control thing. But you know, they're owned by Google and Disney and all these big corporations, so they are always doing stuff. So we really need to get a new platform that's really owned by us. We used to own YouTube. YouTube used to be about people, but I don't know what it's about now. Money, advertising. You do searches and all you get is mainstream media news first before you get anything. You don't get people anymore. You get corporation and corporate made videos. So we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna do a reading on the protests. I've been really feeling like a certain way about them. Of course, you know, there's a lot of racial issues and things going on with that, you know, and George Floyd. But I still feel like something doesn't feel right. You know, I've been sitting there like, you know, I don't watch news, but I see stuff on Twitter and clips. You can't avoid it. You're going to get the news regardless. When I'm on Facebook, I see the stories and the videos there. Something still doesn't sit right. Like, there's something else. So, angel, spirit, guides, ancestors, please give me insight on what we don't know. What's going on behind the scenes with these protests? What is it, something that we don't know about not only the nationwide protests, but global protests? Give me insight. Let me see. Thank you. My thumb is feeling way better, guys. I had cut it. Being clumsy. But now I can shuffle again. Sometimes you need to take a break. Hope you guys, that lunar eclipse will be affecting us for about 6 months. So the events from before, which George Floyd death, and after, as we move into the solar eclipse, bringing great change. But let's stay in the know, stay conscious. And these cards want to jump out. What are these 3 cards? All right, guys. So what we have is the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups talks about happiness and celebration, people coming together. Then we have the Ace of Cups reversed, talked about being drained, and the King of Pentacles. These are the first 3 cards that come out. King of Pentacles is about money, over excessing, working. I feel like people are coming together. With the 3 of Cups, someone's celebrating. A celebration, happiness, coming together or something. But also the Ace of Cups talks about being drained, an overdoing of something. Emptiness. And the King of Pentacles talks about an overworking or a boss, someone who is very manipulative. Underneath this is we have the Queen of Wands, an attractive energy, and she's followed by the 3 of Wands, waiting for something, but hesitant to move forward with the Fool, Major Arcana card. Don't want to start a new beginning. So what the question was, what is it we don't know about these protests? Someone is coming together but feeling drained, feeling tired. Not tired, but emotionally. This is like about the protest. I feel like this is the protest with the Ace of Cups, because this is about not feeling love, hatred, drained, tired, emotionally tired though. So people are coming together, yes. But I feel like this King of Pentacles is someone who is a tyrant. Someone that, who's kind of coming, or he's all about money. Could be Trump. Or someone who's running a show. Let's get some clarity on the King of Pentacles. So this is our present situation. King of Pentacles. Three of Swords. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords reverse. This is someone who's been hurt and sorrowful, but he's getting over it. He's been hurt in the past. I feel like it's Trump. Why is the King of Pentacles the Three of Swords? Clarify the Three of Swords. Being in control. I kind of feel like moving forward. Someone who's very money focused, and he's being hurt, but he's getting over it and he's moving full speed ahead. I kind of feel like all this is to get at Trump. We have the Queen of Wands, and she's waiting for something, but she's hesitant to move forward now. So we have a female figure, very attractive. Fire sign, could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be a female. Let's get some clarity on the Queen of Wands. So what I'm feeling like, people are coming together. This is like this big, like, yay, we're gonna do this, you know? Because people are tired. So this is what these first three cards tell me. And it's, the purpose, I think, is to attack Trump or to get him. But he's kind of getting over it. Clarify the Queen of Wands. And he's moving full speed ahead on whatever his plan is. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Or someone's trying to control. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Death card. Someone who refuses to give up or let something end. And she's waiting on something. She has the Death card reversed. So she's not allowing something to end. She's not allowing herself to give up. And the Fool card means there's something that she's not beginning, or she's not able to start a new beginning. Clarify, what is she waiting for? Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands. So we have the Five of Pentacles, and it is reversed. She has some lack, and she wants to come back from this place of lack. And this has to, remember, the original question is the what we don't know is what's going on globally with these protests. It might be to get Trump out of office. She comes from a place of lack, but she's trying to get out of that place. That's what she's waiting for. She's trying to get out of this place of being isolated or being rejected. Clarify the Fool card. Clarify the Fool card. Clarify the Fool card. She wants a new beginning. She wasn't able to start something, and she wants this new beginning. So we have two people. Some type of female, or a female energy, very attractive. I kind of feel like, ooh, Lord. Is the Queen of Wands, is that Hillary Clinton? Because I would say, who didn't have a start? Who's not giving up? Is she working on this? Clarify, is the Queen of Wands Hillary Clinton? Yes. No. No. Okay. So I've got three cards. Someone who is hidden or taking a break. Not Hillary Clinton. Because we got the Emperor card. The Emperor card is a dictator. Someone who is in power, but is very much a tyrant. And also the King of Wands is reversed. Could be an air sign. Could be Trump. Could still be Trump. because the King of Swords is an air sign, but he's reversed, and he's a leader who doesn't know how to communicate well, and he's also a control freak. So this all could be about Trump and his taking a break. And we'll put those cards there. So what I'm right now, it seems like, let me ask again, is the Queen of, whoop, Queen, come on, stop. The Queen of Wands, Trump. Ooh, Lord, hold on. Where's this energy? Like, Queen of Wands, Trump. Yes. No. Yes. All right, that's Trump. Okay, so this is talking about Trump. Something about Trump. It was people were tired, people coming together, the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords talking to hurt Trump. But he's still moving full speed ahead. We have the Knight of Cups, something coming. Slow, but it's an emotional thing, and being also emotionally unreceptive. He was stressing out, but now he's not stressing out. Something's coming toward him, or something came toward him to help him out, or someone came to help him out to relieve his stress. Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Someone came to help him out, to give him some emotional guidance or to help him. And then we have the Four of Cups, being emotionally distant, being emotionally unresponsive. Someone trying to help him. Because I kind of sense that with the Emperor. The Emperor is a control freak. Trump has something to do with this. He's not really directly, I don't sense that he's directly involved, but I think there's some political stuff happening with a lot of these protests. Now, we know that Black Lives Matter is a whole different issue, but I think what's happening right now with these protests is that it's being used as a political thing to get him out of office. And we know that. We've seen that. We've seen it on the news. We've seen people doing stuff, whatever. But I still see him moving full speed ahead. The Death card in the Queen of Wands shows me that he's not going to allow himself to end, not going to allow himself to give up, waiting on something because he was like pushed out, but he's going to get his bearings back with the Five of Coins, and refusing to start something new. Refusing to start something new, but wasn't able to start something new, but he's still trying to have this new beginning. Page of Staffs is trying to move forward with an idea, but the Fool card says hesitant, like playing the fool, not being very smart about something, wanting to do a new beginning, but really just being very immature about it, like not being able to get it. Remember when Trump went into that bunker, there's that nine of staffs. But this is all talking about Trump. This is talking about him not being able to verbalize himself correctly and being a control freak. Okay, but something came to help him out. Somebody came to help him out, and they relieved his stress. But he's still being emotional. He's not trusting stuff. He's not trusting people right now. I feel like there's some kind of political thing going on here that we don't know about. There's some major political stuff going on. I think some of y'all probably like, yeah, I already knew that. I kind of figured that out already. But behind the scenes, and this is on a global scale, that things are happening to get him out. Someone doesn't want him in. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Who's the Knight of Cups? Clarify the Knight of Cups. Ooh, Queen of Staffs again, reverse. This is someone deceptive. Yeah, I kind of figured that somebody deceptive, Queen of Staffs reverse, is a selfish person, someone who's trying to help, but it's ulterior. How do you say that word? Ulterior motives. Yeah, ulterior motives. Whatever. And this was kind of the stress was kind of keeping him up, but he's not receiving, he's not being receptive to people right now, and a lot of the information that he's getting or the support that he's getting, he's not being receptive to it, because I think he doesn't trust anybody right now. But the whole question was the protests, and I think the protests are being escalated, or at least the riots are, as a political ploy to get him out. What else can I ask? Let's reboot these. So that's the Trump thing. Let's see the outcome. Let's see what's going on with the outcome of this. And reboot. I use my cards like computers. Reboot. You know. All right. What is the outcome of these protests? Let's look at that. Angel Spirit Guides and Ancestors. What is the likely outcome of these protests? Supposed to jump out. Yep, I saw that. Whoop! Taking it. Doing a Celtic cross spread. Wow. Ooh, wow. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. Page of Cups talks about a message, one that is pretty negative. A negative message, something that somebody doesn't want to hear. Okay, what's got? Ooh, 2 pages. Page of Pentacles. Not wanting to start something. Not seeing the potential. Okay, so at the core of it, we have the 5. What is the outcome of these protests? The 5 of Swords. This is winning at all costs. You see that some people are going to walk away from it, but this is like must win. So winning at all costs. It doesn't matter if people get pushed away. It is crossed by the 2 of Wands, talking about making a plan. So it's crossed by a plan. This is like a logistic plan. The 4 of Swords is in the recent past, talking about restlessness, people feeling restless, not wanting to sit still. And in the recent upcoming future, we have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords talks about a mental prison. This is serious. A mental prison, something that only you can get yourself out of. Overall, this is a mind game. This is something that people play on themselves. So this is coming up in the recent future. People being trapped in their head about stuff, but it's only a mental prison. It's a trap for your mind. So watch your thoughts. The core of it, I feel like that people are going to be walking away from things. People may walk away from the protest, walking away from something that they really love. So the protest may slow down for a little bit. And the core of that, at the bottom of it, is the Knight of Wands. He's a passionate person, passionate energy. I think it's a come and go, starting a new adventure. There might be something else that gets people's attention, and they're like, oh, let's run toward that. So with these 2 cards, I feel like, people are going to walk away from something because there's going to be a new passion, and it's almost kind of like a mind game. Once again, people are going to be feeling like they're getting back from a place of lack, getting back with the 5 of Pentacles. They're going to feel like it's reversed. So it's almost feeling like satisfied, needing help and getting it. So eventually people are going to feel like, okay, I feel better now, because the 5 of Pentacles is always feeling like being left out, being ignored. And when it's reversed, it's like, okay, we're coming back from this bad place. We're coming back from this place of feeling like we didn't have anything. But there's something wrong with that, because the Devil card is in the environment. Something's not done yet, and don't be trapped. Don't be illusioned. I feel like it's a deceptive energy, a very strong deceptive energy around this, okay? It's like, I'm going to give you this, but it's a trap. I'm going to give you some money, but it's a trap. I'm going to let you have this, but there's some strings attached. The hope, once again, the King of Cups pops up. And he popped up in another reading I did. King of Cups pops up to tell us that we're hoping for this support system. The King of Cups is about love and support, father energy. That sun is bright, ain't it? That's from outside in the window. So people are emotionally feeling stable. I think people are going to emotionally feel stable, and they're going to get back to this emotional stable place, and then the protest will eventually end. But I feel like it's a trap. Like something is not right. But at the outcome, Sun card, new beginnings, happiness. People are going to get happy again. They're going to feel good. But something is not right. There's a trap. There's strings attached. We have the Page, emotional energy, immature emotional energy. People are not feeling right, taking care of their emotions. We got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom, not really starting something right. Once again, Three of Wands, waiting on something, waiting for something to happen. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, stability. This is the outcome, stability. Queen of Wands, she's back there again. She's an attractive energy. People feeling like, okay, beauty, we got something right. She's mystery though. She's mystery. Up, and once again, the Magician, he's reverse. Tricks. Protests are going to end. People are going to walk away from it because somebody's going to throw them a bone and say everything's okay. But there's a mental trap in there. Wow. Clarify this Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords, the mental trap. Clarify the mental Eight of Swords. Why? Hermit. Hermit card. Use wisdom. Also, I kind of feel like people are going to go back into sheltering. People are going to go back into sheltering in place. It's a mind game. With the Hermit card, going back by themselves, leaving a situation. Clarify that Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. I feel like people are going to go back and shelter in place. I kind of feel that. But people are going to feel happy about it. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's going to do something. And Five of Coins, same thing. Five of Coins. Boom. Both reverse. People walking away from a situation, feeling satisfied. The Hermit card talks about using wisdom. It also says use wisdom. The upcoming future talks about use wisdom, separate yourself, get out the mind game. There's a mind game happening. Clarify the Devil card. Also means that some people are going to shelter in place too. Clarify, that could be. Clarify the Devil card. Judgment. Two major arcana cards. The Judgment card, wow. The Devil and the Judgment. It's a trap. Trapping somebody. And the Judgment tells me that this is supposed to happen. It's bringing people in or trying to trap a certain people in a situation. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. People want to be happy. They want emotional stability. They will be feeling it. Focus and being defensive. People are focused on an issue and very defensive, but they're going to get something from it. Clarify the Sun card. Why is happiness, new beginnings? Clarify the Sun card in the outcome. Running away from a situation, not communication. Being fearful too. Clarify that Knight of Swords. Queen of Cups, being emotionally closed off. I feel like that's a weird combination. But people are happy. It's like bliss. Bliss is when people get something and they get satisfied. But it is not true. It's not. But I feel like people are going to be happy with whatever they get. It could be also Clarify this Queen of Cups reverse. Because those are two court cards. Quest. Alright, two choices. I feel like the outcome is two different things. Okay. The outcome is two different choices with the quest card. That's why I was getting two different messages on the outcome. There's a happiness and then there's this fear. And that's why this is it's saying make a choice. The judgment. Are you going to be trapped in a situation? Or aren't you? Are you going to seek happiness? Clarify the King of Cups. More people. I had to use a different deck because it's like, okay, confusion. People are emotionally confused. They want emotional stability, but they're emotionally confused. Clarify the Hermit card. Workaholic, people getting back to work. But people more focused on the economy now. This is what's coming up. Something about work. Work is going to be more the focus in the recent future. Some people are going to shelter back in. People are making a choice. They're going to walk away from the protest to focus on something else. And it's a mental game that they're mentally trapped in. People are making a judgment. People are going to get on the defense. Most people are going to get something that for what they want. They're going to get something that from, they're going to feel satisfied. People are going to feel satisfied, but they're on the defense. They're very focused on something, some dream, some hope. Or watch out what you get, because it could be a trap. Make the right judgment call. Some people are feeling emotionally stable, and some people are still confused. This is why we have this quest card. This is about a choice. A choice has to be made between two things. Some people are going to be fearful and run away and be emotionally to themselves. Some people are going to be happy. But there's something that's trapping people. This is how these protests are going to end. People are going to walk away from it. Because they're going to get something, it's going to, like I said, you're going to get thrown a bone, and they're like, okay, this sounds good. And then they'll slowly slow down. Some new adventure is going to happen. Something new quest. Something new. Clarify the Knight of Wands. But this new quest causes confusion. People are going to be confused. Yep, looks like 2020 still has some more confusion. Something's not going to be clear. Still more things to do, but people are going to be satisfied with some type of outcome. And people are going to get back to work and start working on something else. Some people are going to be isolated. Some people, but it's also the Hermit card also tells me to use wisdom in everything. But I feel like people are going to be kind of like trapped in their head about something, really confused. Really confusing energies. And of course, everybody's not going to do the same thing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I see two quests, two things, two different choices, two paths, the Devil card and the Judgment, and making people make the right judgment. So whatever you do, whatever happens, make sure that whatever is being given has a string attached to it. Whatever is happening right now is good. Someone is making a plan, and it's and some people are going to be in a very emotionally confused place. But try to guide with your heart and make sure that you are making the right choices and whatever happens, especially during these protests. But there's going to be a few people that are not going to be in a good place. What is the advice from the Animal Oracle? So remember, these tarot cards just tell you the energy is going on. It is your choice on how you deal with it when it happens. Because that's what there's two choices. I see a duality here. Two choices that need to be made. Making a plan. I'm giving you the energy ahead of time. There's two choices, two plans. Make the right one. And this is how these protests are going to end. What's the animal? Oracle advice. I'm gonna give me some new decks too, y'all. Woo! We're in a transformative time, the butterfly spirit. So, the butterfly says transformation is beautiful. We come out of this cocoon stage, and it's meant, these challenging times are meant to make you, to take you, to evolve you to this next level, to evolve you to ascend you to this new height so you can become this beautiful butterfly, okay? So even through these hard times, this is why I see this sun card and this butterfly spirit. Make sure you're making the right choices. Make sure you're guiding yourself. See that quest card? Guiding yourself with your heart. Every morning, pray for clarity and don't allow confusion. Protect your heart and your mind. Your heart and your mind. I said heart and your mind. And just pray for clarity every morning, okay? And that's my advice for you guys. Make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Peace out.